All right, so I had a good conversation today at lunch, but it brought me to the final question. All the gurus, all the New Age, all the religions who say all the gematria people, all the what was the name of that other? There's a lot of different divisions out there. Everybody out there is trying to get back to source. But here's the final question. What is source? Who is source? Is source Jesus or not? Is source Buddha? Is source yourself? There's two paths, and there's only two paths. You either come to the conclusion that source is Jesus or you're the source. I don't care if it's Alan Watts. I don't care if it's Sadhguru. I don't care who it is. You're going to come to two conclusions. If you go the guru route, you're going to say your source. If you go the Jesus route, you're going to say Jesus is God and Jesus is source, and you are a per the Son. There's no other source but Jesus. He spoke it all into existence. Look, from Him, through Him, and to Him. By Him all things consist. During the conversation, it was like in my mind, I was like, okay, this is the same repeat everywhere, everything, all the time. Everybody's trying to get back to source code love, source code truth, source code peace, source code everything. But they can't find it except for Jesus. Even the gurus that sit there and they cross their legs and they say, they don't find source. They might find source code truth, that there's a source out there and that I'm a part of source. They can, here's how close they get. The top gurus, here's how close they get. They say, well, there's source and I'm a piece cut off from source and source is in me and I live in the now, but they're still going to hell and they're going to burn in hell. I mean, really. I mean, I hate to say it, because except a man be born again, you cannot enter in to the kingdom of God. You must be born again. So that conversation made me realize this is the fractal holographic choice that everybody's going to have to make. It doesn't matter what other religion you choose. It doesn't matter what other path you choose. Is Jesus the way? Is Jesus the path? Is Jesus the life or not? I don't care if you go over here to this path or that path, you're not going to find peace until you run to Jesus. That's a fact. That is a fact, Jack. And I wish that everybody would choose the right path, but everybody has to make their own decision. I'm not judging them. I'm not mad at them. I'm not upset. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not anything. It's just their choice. Each person has a choice. It's not, and when you're making these choices, you have to forget your upbringing. You have to get away from your upbringing, and you have to get away from the boxes that were all around you, the box people, because you're being influenced. See, the Jesuits, the Freemasons, and the Kabbalists call no man master, call no man father, call no man master, call no man rabbi. They have created so many religious guru boxes, cults and isms, that you run from one box to another box to another box to another box. I saw it. I was married to one. She would run from one man to another man to another man. She was trying to find that peace and that joy in a man, but she never, I don't know if she found it or not, but hopefully she did. But she even said it one time. She said, I'm like a little mouse running here. She's running all over the place. I look back now and I feel sorry for her. I hope she made it through it. I hope she got out, but I don't really need to be. I don't even need to know, to be honest with you. I really don't need to know if she got out or not. Because even if she said I got out, it'd be like, really? Is that true or not? There were so many lies, you don't know what to believe. So the Jesuits, the Freemasons, and the Kabbalist Jews have created a fake reality, and they've got a fake reality for everybody. And if you want to believe the lies and you want to step into that fake reality, you'll never find peace. You'll never find joy. You'll never find truth. And it's not in some denomination. It's not in some cult or ism, some guru. It's not in New Age. It's not in Gnosticism. It's not in anything except for Jesus. You won't find peace apart from Jesus, because Jesus is GE integrating us. Jesus. GE. We bring good things to life. Jesus. Look at that. Saves you. Time, work, and money. Jesus will save you a bunch of time, a bunch of work, and a bunch of money. Because when you run to Jesus, you don't need any periphery. You don't need the fluff. You got it all. When you run to Jesus, Lord, come into my heart and save me. I'm a sinner. My sin stinks to the high heaven. Lord, come in and save me. And he comes in, you got source. You got the source. See that black, white, and red? That's the blood of his cross. I didn't spend my whole life looking for source code truth for no reason. And don't think I ain't going to talk about it, because I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm going to try to pluck some people out. Because he that wins souls covers a multitude of sins, right? If a person says, I never sin, that's a religious person. They're lost. They're hell-bound. Because Paul says, in my flesh is nothing but sin in Romans 7. But in Romans 8, he was set free. They want you in a box. And then when you get tired of that box, they got another box, and another box, and another box, and another box, and another box. And if you unfold all the boxes, they all point back to the cross. I don't care which box you open. If you unfold it the right way, you'll see the cross. The 666 cube flesh mind box, if you unfold it, you see the cross. Unfold a box and see the cross. Unfold your box reality, your box denomination, your box culture, your boxing ring that you're fighting everybody in. That's why you're fighting, because you're all in a box. Strings. You're tied with strings and bands and nets, because you think your box is the box. Your box is the best box when it's not. Strings and bands and nets and chains. If you unfold the box, you can say what I say. No strings on me. No strings on me. No strings on me, Jesuit. No strings on me, Freemason. No strings on me, Kabbalist. No strings on me, Gematria people. No strings on me, ICCN code. No strings on me, Babylon. No strings on me, Delilah. No strings on me, Jezebel system. But you got to unfold your boxes. And once you unfold the boxes, you see a common pattern, which is what? The cross. It's a cross. See, the system has closed the cross up into a box. That's the flesh mind. When you close the box, when you take the cross and close it up with the flesh mind, you get a box. And you stay blind. You go into a trance. No strings on me, Jesuit, Freemason, Kabbalist, Wiccan, Warlock. Faith alone. In Jesus alone. There's nothing else. You're saved by faith, you walk by faith. You stay in the now by faith. Otherwise, you live in the past and you never grow. Every day's a new day. You've got to cut the strings of the past every day. Because if you live in the past, oh, they hurt me, they lied to me, they upset me. You're not free. You're still living in the past. Why would you want to live in the past? You know, if you live in the past, you get old. If you live in the now, you never look. See, when you think past, you think when you start to think about the past, you think old. I'm old. Because you're looking at the past. But if you live in the now and everything is the now, you're not old, you're young. You're young. It's really easy, to be honest with you. The reason people can't hear what I'm saying is because they don't want to cut the noise off, the music, the TV, the media. They really can't really hold a thought for more than 5 minutes. If you can't hold a thought more than 5 minutes, you'll never grow. Try to hold a thought for 5 minutes. See if you can do it. Just try it for 30 seconds. Try it for 60 seconds. Try it for 2 minutes. Try to hold a thought. If you can hold a thought for 30 seconds, then try to hold it for a minute. If you can hold it for 5 minutes, try to hold it for a day. But you can't, because you got to have noise. If you hold a thought, you can grasp all things. You can see past this thing. But if you got the noise on and you can't hold a thought, you're not going to grasp reality as it really is. I'm pretty much done. I've said it all. I've said it 1,000 times, 1,000 trillion times. I probably just need to focus on a book. And then let the book speak, because I've already spoken. I've already said it 1,000 trillion times. It's actually getting old. If a person can't see it, I mean, when you break it down, and you break it down really, the only reason a person wouldn't want to see it, because they love their sin. They love their sinful life because they don't want to give that up. They want to give it up. Jesus came to convict the world of sin, righteousness, and judgment. They hate it because they don't want to see their own sin. They hate it because Jesus alone is righteous. And they hate it because they don't want to be judged. So they're going to try to destroy the earth, to destroy the pattern that's created. The AI machine man is going to try to destroy the earth because they hate the pattern that's created. They know it's a simulation and they're stuck in it, but they could get out, but they would rather just live in their delusion. They would rather gaslight themselves and believe the gaslighting. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, I know it's hard. No, I'm not mad. I mean, this is all brain. There's the snake on the cross right there. But guaranteed. Look at that. Jesus is guaranteed, but there's also code in there, 666 code in there. But Jesus is encoded in everything. His truth is encoded everywhere, but there is also 666 encoded everywhere. So it's really a trip, to be honest.